this is me. It is Saturday. As promised, I went to Old Town today, and this is how things went down. Ended up catching the metro from Pol Mokotowski to Ratia's Arsenal. I'm gonna totally mess up any pronunciations I try, but bear with me. To, as I say, Ratia's Arsenal, which holds the City Hall for Warsaw, as well as the Arsenal itself, for which it got its name. It used to have a few notable buildings like the Stock Exchange and various other places like that, but they're now moved elsewhere. Off the metro, and having to walk to Old Town itself. The walk took me through a park, which took me past the Palace Krashenknik. Yeah, sorry. Which is a palace, used to hold some fancy people, but is now part of the Polish National Library's Special Collections section. So, yeah, out back of that is some really, really shiny buildings, surrounded by sort of religious monuments and inscriptions of Roman law. You can see them in the video which just went up. From there, it was a short walk to Old Town, which on first sight just looked like a bustle of people and restaurants serving traditional Polish food and drink. Anything from pierogi to gołąbki to pork knuckles, which I'm going to try one day, but too scared. Yeah, there's plenty of churches. If you're a religious person, you want to worship, go to Warsaw, Old Town. Loads of churches, many of which hold weddings, as they did today. Walking through Old Town, like sort of the New Town, Old Town blended bit where the restaurants were, you come across a sort of towery thing which you have to walk through to get to New Town. Just outside the tower there was a stall selling souvenirs, so I had to stop and have a look and get presents for people. Yeah, this tower, this Barbican, this is part of a wall which you can walk around. It used to circle all of Warsaw, but because of artillery evolved, it became obsolete very quick. Yeah, just inside the walls it's just a short walk down a cobbled streets lined with more restaurants and souvenir shops and antique shop to get to the market square itself, which is where I was aiming for. Here it was definitely a hive of activity, with Warsaw Museum on one side, restaurants all the way around, Amber Museum, souvenir shops, a stage. Corner of this market square, there's a woman selling something called Pańska Skórka, which I have to get one of them, obviously. They're you get it wrapped in paper, and I haven't actually tried it yet, so let's see what it's like. Yeah, that's what they actually look like. Not too bad. They feel like those spearmint, sort of soft, chewy mints you used to get. That is actually gorgeous. It quite tastes like those sort of spearmint chewy sweets as well. Oh, I'll try and get some more of that. It's really nice. Yeah, just outside the walls there were quite a few statues. Again, in various columns of statues commemorating various famous people, including the Little Insurgent Monument, which is this one now, commemorates the children who fought the Germans during the Warsaw Uprising in 1944, I think. Following the walls all the way around, you're greeted by a stunning view over Warsaw itself, including the Copper Palace, which is now part of the Palace Museum, which holds, and the Copper Palace itself holds rugs and carpets, which you can go in and have a look at, I guess. From there, I decided to head back to the market square to grab some lunch on a route which took me past horse-drawn carriages, which did tours of Old Town itself, and the Cathedral Basilica of the Martyrdom of St. John the Baptist, which now I feel sure is a 14th century cathedral, which the crypt of holds tombs of various famous people again, including presidents, archbishops, and even the last king of Warsaw has his tomb there. Lunch, it was more gołąbki today, golbaki, which is the rice and mince stuffed cabbage rolls, which was then washed down with a nice cold beer, just what you want on a nearly 30-degree day. As the restaurant was in the corner of the market square itself, it was a brilliant place to just sit, drink my beer, eat my food, people watch, contemplate what I was going to do next. As it happens, lunch was followed by a wander down to the river, which took me past some more fountains, the spray of which was very nice cooling down. Got to the river, sat there for a little while, then went back up the hills and headed towards the new town part of Old Town. Makes sense. Here there were even more churches, theatres, monuments, as well as the presidential palace, which since 1994 has been the seat of the President of the Republic of Poland, and since the end of World War II has held the ministers there. So, yeah. At this point it got quite hot, as I say, nearly 30 degrees, so I decided to head back to Sabinki, decided to walk to the Centrum metro station, which along the way took me past Palace of Culture and Sciences, which is a very, very tall building. It's like the 8th tallest building in the EU. And I don't know how it managed it, but the building managed to sneak up on me. I don't know, again. It's a Soviet building, the clocks of which are visible from the bus stop near me, from Pol Metro Moko. I got to Centrum. It was just a case of hopping back on the metro lines and heading home to cool off and record more videos and edit and eat and chill. And that concludes a whistle stop tour, because I'm talking quite quick for some reason. I want to keep these videos kind of short, of my tour of Old Town. I'll definitely be going back there at some point, try and view some different things going on. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, and to sing us out, I'm gonna leave you in the capable hands of these two people who were just singing on the corner of just on the street corner. Till tomorrow, do widzenia. May it make sense to buy a map. It's really beautiful here. Can I just move to Old Town? Swear I just saw lightning. But yeah, today, Sunday, bit of a difference to yesterday, weather-wise at least, but we'll get to that in a sec. Decided this morning that I was going to have a lazy day, just go to the shop, get some food. As soon as I left Sabinki, it was very hot, back to the 27 degrees Celsius again, but it was a very sticky heat, a very damp heat. You just felt rare being out in it. So, but despite that, I just a little pop to the shop just turned into a 4-hour walk. Choose your road and keep walking. It's definitely quite interesting to see all the different places which there are. Definitely was thunder then. Lunch was another burger from a different place this time, cheaper place as well for a slightly better burger. Had bacon, barbecue sauce, onions, lettuce, obviously the burger itself, but in this place they actually asked how you want the burger cooked, so I had to have it medium, still pink in the middle. Gorgeous. Yeah, other than that, just a generic walk around the city, which the roads are pretty much lined with all these high-rise buildings, which you can see. Well, I say high-rise, sort of 4 or 5 stories each, but just big lumps of concrete, which you can see in the pictures. Nothing as interesting today. Yesterday was quite fun, as you saw. Today the video is going to be a bit worse. Although the smell of hot tarmac is gorgeous. There's a road being resurfaced, which meant that obviously no cars could drive on it. But yeah, that massive great big machine sort of resurfacing it, and then 4 steamrollers following that, doing the job. But yeah, and that finishes my first week. There's 4 left. The calendar somehow managed to sneak in an extra week. You think, alright, I'm here from the 15th of September, 15th of August till the 16th of September. That's exactly 1 month, 4 weeks. No, when you break it down, it's actually 5 weeks, because I'm here Monday to Friday. Going by this week, they're going to be quite quick. The days themselves are quite slow, but when you look back at it, like this week just seems to have gone by. So yeah, that was my weekend. As I say, a bit of a contrast in weathers. A lot of walking involved. Gonna change to trackies and put my feet up for the rest of the day, and then back to work tomorrow. And I'll see you on Wednesday or Friday. I may do just one batch upload this week. But yeah, take it easy.
Una siepiejcie pod żeberko i zakaz.